4-2. Dodgers over the Braves. We go to the 6th inning at Dodger Stadium. This is John Miller, along with Joe Morgan, your ESPN Sunday Night Baseball telecasters. Ron Gant has singled, stolen a base, and scored a run, and he has also popped a short. Strike on the outside. And Gant didn't seem to like the call.
No. Well, it's a little tough on the umpire, too. Those knuckleballs and sliders moving all over the place. It's not, from, you know, it takes them a while to look at Candiotti, too, to know exactly how much his ball is moving and where it's going to end up. Because a lot of times you have to really call the ball when it crosses the plate, not when the catcher catches it.
Ron Gant, the count now 1-2. You know, just 3 years ago, he was demoted all the way from the big leagues to Class A ball after he almost won the Rookie of the Year award.
Well, the reason was they said he had, you know, attitude problems, and they had moved him from second base. He came up, he was a second baseman, and they moved him to third base. And he had a lot of problems. They sent him to the minor leagues where they taught him to play the outfield. They moved him to the outfield, and since he's been back, that's the position he has played, and he's done very well.
He keeps a little inscription under the bill of his cap, not the helmet, but his cap. I guess a bit of a pep talk. It says, I will, I can, I am.
Okay.
A little positive
okay.
feedback, I guess. 2-2 the count to Gant. I will, I can, I am. In the last 2 years,
I understand.
He has again, and so far this year, he is again.
I understand. I will get a hit. I can get a hit. I don't understand the I am.
I am good.
Okay, good.
Or in his case, as a 30-30 man, I am great, maybe.
Oh, good point. I am a 30-30 man. Let's use that.
And in pretty good company.
Yes.
There's too many 30-30 guys around.
And actually, only 2 other people have done it back-to-back. And these names are great names.
Let me guess.
I know. You probably guess it.
Well, I know Willie Mays.
All right. And you know, every time we talk about 30 anything, Bobby Bonds comes up. Bobby Bonds has done a lot of things that people do not give him credit for. Bobby Bonds and Willie Mays, the only 2 players in the history of Major League Baseball that hit 30 home runs and steal over 30 bases in consecutive seasons.
Until Ron Gant became the third one, yeah.
Mays did it in 56 and 57. Bobby Bonds did it in 77 and 78.
I broadcast his games when he did it in 78. Did that in Texas that year. Strike 3. 4th strikeout for Candiotti.
Candiotti was feeding Gant a variety of slow pitches, but in the back of his mind, he always knew that he would throw him a fastball. That is a breaking ball, slider on the outside corner. You have to be aware that Candiotti, again, is a pitcher that throws a knuckleball. He's not a knuckleball pitcher, meaning he doesn't throw it 90% of the time or anything like that. He will mix his pitches well, as he's doing right now.
Here's Sid Bream. A walk and a double for Bream, and he takes a strike on 1.
And see, that's a curveball. That is not a knuckleball.
The average speed of all of Candiotti's pitches today has been 65 miles an hour. 65, Joe.
Yeah, but he's been more successful than the 85 mile an hour. That 85 is really just about good hitting speed. You know, you want to be, you know, you think of hard throwers, you think up around 88 and over 90. And you think about soft throwers, and you think in the 60s and 65. So he is beating them with the off-speed pitches, so to speak. But he's mixing in the fastball just enough.
Has a drive deep down the right field line, but hooking foul. Not even that deep when he comes down to it. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was an off-speed pitch, and he had Bream out in front.
The Dodgers, Dodger Blue. Dodger Stadium. It opened 30 years ago. The Cincinnati Reds were here for a game in April of '62. I think the baseball world was kind of astounded by this ballpark when it opened. What a palace of baseball. Strike 3. Candiotti making them look bad here.
He is in complete control because he has good control right now. Everything he throws is working right now. He's used the breaking ball, he's used the fastball, and that is a knuckleball. Good pitch. Take a look at this, a knuckleball, and Bream just chases it as it goes down. There's a fastball.
To Damon Berryhill for a strike on 1. Berryhill has singled home a run, and he is flied out to left. 2 down, nobody on. The Dodgers lead the Braves 4-2, and that one in the dirt, and he swung at it. 0-2 the count.
Well, you see he's changing speeds well, fastball, and then comes back with a knuckleball, which is an off-speed pitch for him. Bobby Cox.
He's making the batters look bad, and he's driving the manager crazy. One and two.
Waste pitch with a fastball. I asked him how he was adjusting to the National League hitters, and he said the first game he pitched this year, there were 4 American leaguers in the lineup.
Which is probably no coincidence.
Well, he pitched against the San Diego Padres, and they had Sheffield, McGriff, Fernandez, and Stilwell. So 4 of the 8 hitters, he had faced them before.
2-2 the count. 2 down, nobody on. That's a foul. On deck, Lyons. He would be next. There is bullpen activity for Atlanta as we play the top of the 6th. 4-2. The Dodgers lead the Braves. And it is 3-2 now to Berryhill. There's Juan Berenguer in the Atlanta bullpen. Hard throwing veteran right-hander.
He was the Atlanta stopper last year until he was injured, and then Alejandro Pena came over and kind of completed the job that he had started.
Struck him out. And Candiotti strikes out the side. Strawberry and Davis to start when we come back.